Welcome to part 3. I did not realize how much time goes by with these parts, and again, I do apologize. But I think it's for the best that these are in different parts because if I release a 30-minute video, nobody's gonna watch it. So it's good to have it in different parts so you guys will stay interested and actually go through the videos and understand how to do it. And this way, you can take the time to decipher what part of the video you need to watch in case you made a mistake on your programming and you need to see what I did. So in this part, I'm going to be showing what happens if you make a mistake and how Arduino will tell you if you've made a mistake or not. So first things first, when I left the last video, I was showing you guys your program, and although I shouldn't have to say this because it's something that will already be here, because you can see it's right here. I have no idea what this is called, but at the end of your program, you do need to have this. Um, Not after every single one of these, of course not, but after you're done with all of your programming, have this at the end, and then that is the way that Arduino will understand that your program is done, and there's nothing else there. And if you accidentally get rid of it, don't worry. I mean, it should be on your keyboard, or you can just go on Google and just kind of like type it up, or copy and paste it. I don't know, but just don't get rid of that. That's important. Um, so let's say I want to do a new line. So in this case, I won't copy and paste it. I'll just write it out. So we're gonna do digital write. Now, hopefully you guys caught my mistake. I did not make the W capital, and although it would be a mistake that you'd catch immediately because it's not lighting up, um, I will show what it's going to do. So instead of doing upload, because I don't have an Arduino hooked up to my computer, we are going to do verify. Now it's just going to verify my sketch. Now what you'll see is this is going to be highlighted and it's going to say, hey, I don't recognize this. What is this? Whenever this loads. It might take a minute because my computer is very, very slow. But it's trying to load right now. Right? Well, it didn't highlight it, but it's showing you the general area where it is. Typically, it would actually if I actually had the whole coding written out, it would have highlighted it. So as you can see, it recognizes an error. It does not recognize digital write. It's saying that you need to. It says, did you mean to type digital with a capital W write, which is awesome. So you'll go back in, say, oh, yep, you are totally right, Arduino. I will fix that. Now I can't press verify again because I do need to actually have a pin on for this one, or else again it probably won't recognize it because you can't just have digital write by itself, I believe. So let's just go ahead and I want 8 to light up. So 8 comma high again with all caps. And then you will have the colon slash right next to it, if that's what it's called. Again, I apologize if that's not what it's called. And again, this is just literally all you need to do to get a pin to. All you need to do to send power to a pin is just that small little code right there. Of course, the number here being whatever pin you want to have, you want to send power to, and then again, if you don't want to send power to it, like if you want to turn it off, you put low instead of high. I'm just trying to say that because I want to make it as clear as possible for you guys. So we're gonna go to verify again, and by the way, once you have your Arduino plugged in, you're gonna press the upload button, and then your program will immediately start up on your. It'll start up on your Arduino. Um, but if I press it right now, it's not going to do anything because I don't have anything hooked up to my computer, and it's going to give me an error message saying we don't see that there's an Arduino hooked up. What did I do wrong? Ah, I see. I do not have a delay, and this is not below my program. So it's one of those two. It's either I don't have a delay because I don't have a delay, or it's because that is above. Man, I am sorry for the mistake I did. As I said, I am still such a beginner at this. I apologize, guys. So I have that at the end now. Like I said, you need to have that at the end, or Arduino will not recognize. It won't recognize that the program needs to stop. And then I'm going to put a delay. Sorry. I'm going to put the delay at, again, just probably 200. I mean, it doesn't really matter. So 200, then the colon slash, and then we're going to verify, and hopefully there won't be any error messages this time, because this is what I've been doing the entire time. So if there's an error message, I'm going to probably close the app, because that's not right. This is how these all are. So once it's verified, it's going to stay at the bottom. It's going to state at the bottom, saying, we've verified it. It's all good. Something like that. I didn't really read it, but it's a good message that pops up. Just give it a minute, guys. Again, I apologize for my slow computer. Aha, so, no error messages or anything. It just says that you are using, what am I using? I am using 17% of the program that Arduino, I am using 17% of the storage that Arduino allows you to use. So not at all. Not long at all. So, I'm going to get rid of this because this has nothing to do with my Pumpkin program, and in case something happens to my Arduino in the Pumpkin, I want to save the program. But for the final thing I'll show, if I have time, which I do, for my final thing that I'll show, another mistake I will show, and I'm just going to copy it this time. This one is actually harder to catch because nothing will highlight or anything if you get it wrong. This is just something you'll have to catch on your own until you verify and Arduino says it's wrong. So I have a simple command right here, and we are going to put a delay of, I want to say just 300. It doesn't, it doesn't matter in this case because I'm just doing an example. Let's say I forget to put the colon slash. So there's the box is right there, but even if you don't catch that, you're going to go to verify, and it's going to say that there's something wrong, and it should highlight the area that's wrong. You will not have to go up to your coding and kind of like go up with a magnifying glass and see which one you missed. It will highlight which one is wrong. So as you can see, it's not highlighting the right things, but it's again the general area. So because I did not have a colon slash here, it does not understand what I'm trying to do. So as you can see right here, it is showing that I need the colon slash. It's expected. So we put the colon slash there, and then we'll verify again. Oops, I messed up. And you won't even have to read these error messages anymore. You'll just go back up and you'll say, okay, I forgot to put that, because there's not a lot to mess up. So once it verifies, okay, so we're good. But yeah, that is essentially the basics to programming. This is exactly how I program my Pumpkin. As I said, for motors, you can literally just go on YouTube and you can search up how to hook up a motor to an Arduino, and then you are going to use my program on how I tell you how to turn a pin off and on. You'll use that for a motor. You should be able to hook up the motor directly to the Arduino, putting one of the wires of the motor on the what is it, the 5-volt pin, because there's a 5-volt pin and then there's a ground pin. So you'll be using those. I think you'll put the I'm almost 100% positive you're gonna put one wire of the motor on the 5-volt one, and then you'll put the other one on whatever pin you want to have on, and that's how you'll send power to the motor. I'm not 100% sure. But the Arduino is only capable of sending off 3 or 5 volts. So in the case that you do need more than 5 volts, you'll just use a transistor, which that is something that you guys will have to figure out on your own. I'm not